All right, thanks for joining. We are going to finish up the lesson 6 in our Unit 3 workbooks. And this lesson is still talking about ordering fractions on a number line. And we've got we're going to look at the stuff to make you think and the tough stuff. And this first one here I think is a little bit fun because it's a puzzle that includes some math in it. So, all right, here we go. We're on page 29 of our Unit 3 workbook. These clues lead to the location of a treasure. Follow the directions to make a map out of the number line below. Okay, so here's the number line. Now, if we look here, this number line is broke into 12 sections. So what might be helpful is if we go and label some of these sections. So this is 1 over 12. This is 2 over 12, 3 over 12, 4 over 12, 5 over 12, 6 over 12, 7 over 12, 8 over 12, 9 over 12, 10 over 12, and 11 over 12. Oh. Now, these are all in 12. Some of them we know from our equivalent fractions lesson. They can be reduced, okay? So, for example, 1 over 12 is fine, but if I look at 2 over 12, both the top and the bottom are divisible by 2. So if I divide that by 2, I will get 1/6. Okay. Here, 3 and 12 are both divisible by 3. So if I divide that by 3, I will get 1/4. 12 divided by 3 is 1/4. Okay. Here I have 4 over 12. Both of those are divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So you get 1/3. So these are equivalent fractions. 5 over 12, 6 over 12 are both divisible by 6, and 6 is actually half of 12, so this is a half. 7 over 12 is fine. 8 and 12 are both divisible by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3, so this is 2/3. 9 and 12 are divisible by 3, so 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 10 and 12 are both divisible by 2, so 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and then 11, and then this would be 12 over 12. Okay, so we have some equivalent fractions there to maybe help us out. All right, so exactly halfway between home and school, you're going to draw the sun. So here's home and school. Halfway is a half. You're going to draw a sun. Okay, so we got that. Check. Exactly 1/4 of the way from home to school, you draw the moon. So from home to school, 1/4 of that would be 1 over 4. You're going to draw a moon. I'm just going to draw this little crescent moon there. Check. See how writing these fractions ahead of time kind of helped us out a little bit. Okay. Exactly 1/3 of the way from school to home. So we're going this way. Draw a star, 1/3 of the way. So we need to find one that has a 3 on the bottom. So 1/3. So this is 1/3 of this way. We're going to draw a star. Okay. 1/3, because 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 1. So we drew that star. Draw a triangle around the shape that is halfway from home to the sun. So home to the sun, halfway, we're going to draw a triangle around that shape. So triangle around the moon. Draw a square around the shape that is 2/3 of the way from school to the sun. Okay, so from school to the sun, I want to go 2/3 of that way. So if I split this into, this one's a little bit hard to understand, but if I take this gap and I split it into thirds, I've got this. Okay, these are my breakup. So 1, 2, 3, and I want 2/3. So that shape would be the star, and I want to draw a square around that star. Okay. So we got that one. Draw a tree 1/3 of the way from the triangle to the sun. So triangle to the sun, 1/3 of that, there's only 3 spaces. So 1/3 of that would be right here. And we're going to draw a tree. Something like that. Draw a tree however you want. Draw a bird halfway between the square and the school. So the square and the school, halfway between there, I'm going to draw a bird. Draw an X halfway between the bird and the tree. So bird and the tree, I'm going to go halfway. So I'm going to go in one, in another, and here's halfway. I'm going to put an X. The X is where the treasure is. Where is it? Choose one. So X, we put 7/12. 7/12. Okay, so the numbers here ahead of time kind of helped us out. What number is halfway between 8 and 2/3 and 10? Okay, this is a little bit tricky here. So 8 and 2/3. So we're going to split this into thirds and this into thirds. So 8 and 2/3. So that's 8 and 1/3, 2/3. So this is 8 and 2/3. So the number halfway between those two, we're going to go in one, and another would be right here, which would be 9 and 1/3. Okay. 9 and 1/3. What number is halfway between 4 and 1/6 and 5 and 5/6? Okay, so we're going to split each section into sixths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. So here and then here, here. Okay, 4 and 1/6. So 4 and 1/6. That's right here. And 5 and 5/6 is right here. Okay, so we're just going to go in. So we'll go in one, go in another, go in another, go in another, go in another. So 5 is halfway between those. Okay, and you can look at this. This is 1/6 away from 4. This is 1/6 away from 6. Halfway between 4 and 6 is 5. So you can look at it that way as well. Okay, the tough stuff. These numbers are closer to 5. These numbers right here. And these numbers are closer to 6. What about here? Okay, these numbers, if we look at a half, go halfway, from here to here, it's closer to 5, but here to here is closer to 6. So a half is kind of the neutral zone. It's neither closer to 5 or 6. So I'm closer to 6 than I am to 5. My name is M. Where am I? Use symbols. Show me where. Okay. So I'm closer to 5 than 6. So again, the halfway point is our neutral zone. So you can't have that number. So if I'm closer to 5, I'm going to go this direction. Sorry, it said closer to 6. I thought it said closer to 5. So if we're closer to 6, we're going to go this direction. Okay? So that'd be here versus here. Okay? I am closer to 2 than I am 3. So again, 2 and 3, this is our halfway. We are closer to 2, so that goes this way. Okay? The reason these numbers aren't closer to 2 than 3 is because they have to pass through 3 to get to 2. So my name is W. So W is less than 2.5. I am closer to 3 than I am 6. So here's 3, here's 6. If we go halfway between those, that's the neutral zone. Whoop, sorry. If we're at 3 and 6, if we go halfway between, that's the neutral zone. And I'm closer to 3, so that means I'm going in the 3 direction. Okay. Where am I? My name is K. So K is less than 4.5. Okay. All right. That was a pretty quick lesson, okay, on the stuff to make you think and the tough stuff. Now you need to take a look at page 30, finish up page 30 here, and then take your 3.6 quiz online. Okay, if you got questions, feel free to reach out. As always, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next lesson.